everyone, welcome back to Sword Art Online Alicization Rising Steel. So you might wonder why I decided to do a gacha about EYDIS in the middle of the week and 2 weeks after she released. Well, my friends, very simply, this week we have no event story by the looks of it. Of course, this happens every month. There is a month where they run an event such a challenge or something else. As you can see, we have a powerful enemy mission challenge. This will give you Shada Imaginarium, so do it if you are going to roll for arrow, or even if you aren't, it is still good to stock up on those. And also, of course, it offers no story. However, as you can see over here, there are some events running out, one in 3 days and one in 7 days, so maybe in 3 days, probably next Monday, or in 7 days, probably next Thursday, we will get another event. My guess is that they will continue the rarity seal, because it seems to be an event that they want to bring into by September into October, so it will end before the next anniversary of the game. Probably the idea, if I have to guess, is that they will release a high patch EYDIS into the anniversary event itself, which should be quite interesting to see. However, back when we had the birthday for EYDIS, they released a version of EYDIS, not really, let's say, a canon one, because it doesn't really exist in the story, but it is Goddess EYDIS. It takes inspiration from the goddess forms of the main characters, Asuna, Lifa, and Sinon, and it is quite cool in my opinion. It is also a limited character, so that's why I am going to roll for her and not for Iskan or Shada. And I had much time to think over it. I was like, no, there is stuff that is coming, I should save up, etc, etc. Then I thought, I don't really want to have you guys miss a week without any sort of SAO content, and so I tied the two together and gave myself an excuse to roll for this very good looking EYDIS. My only problem here is that she is Shadow. And if you guys followed my gachas, you know that Shadow probably is my most busted element at the moment, because I probably gotten all the limited Shadow Adventurers that I could. Also, Earth is another one where I did the same. Not really everyone, don't get me wrong, that would be impossible for me. But almost all of them. Like, I got the Lifa back when she released, I got the other EYDIS, also another Shadow hero. I have the two Asunas, pretty good heroes as well, and now, if we are lucky, I will also get another EYDIS. So, my friends, let's hope for the best. As usual, we only have 1000 only. We have 1000 diamond cubes this time, because I want to get up to step 5, which is where we will get a guaranteed 4-star. Well, my friends, let's hope for the best. Let's start this gacha. As usual, to those of you that are planning to roll on any kind of hero in this game, I recommend always stocking up on 1000 diamond cubes. Why? Because you're always guaranteed to get at least one 4-star. Not necessarily a new one, but at least one that could be the one that's on the red up. So far we've been very lucky in terms of the guaranteed 4-star. It has been, what, 70% of the time always the one that we wanted. So hopefully that will stay true today as well. We have rolled this game gacha so many times since release. It's actually been nearly 2 years as old as the channel. The channel is getting 2 years, I believe, when Dragalia lost DOS, which is on the 27th. So happy birthday to Hunter's Lodge, I guess. Early birthday. We are still 2-3 days away from it, but this game doesn't really have an anniversary so far after. I believe that it is in early November, if I'm not wrong, to the point where probably this season pass will conclude with Halloween, and then they will probably do an anniversary themed season pass. How do I feel about this season pass? Well, I really like the home character, to the point that I've been farming season points together. It is Halloween EYDIS. I don't really like the Yui, because I think they could have gone with another character, since I like Yui, but Yui doesn't really offer much in terms of combat animation, etc. At least until you get to Unita Ring, the name escaped me. So I would have loved to see someone else, but this is still fine. I guess people that wanted an Alto Fair at least got satisfied. Next month, I believe that we will have also an Halloween event, if I am going to guess it, because usually we get home characters for them, but probably we also get an event itself. Last year we got Halloween Yugi, I believe, which we got also of a video on the free pools, and hopefully it will be a good one. I hope that they do bring back Christmas for this game. I really love the Christmas themed seasonal characters if they can. And what else does the game have to offer? Well, we had, I believe, some cool events lately. I really like the rarity seal event because it leads into EYDIS Moon Cradle role. The Moon Cradle events have been all pretty good. So far they've been doing the chapter, which is related to the light novel itself. And then they do sort of exploration stories, like side stories, they call them, which explore a little bit more in depth some stuff that has been talked about into the chapter of Moon Cradle. You also have given me a ton of support for the Moon Cradle chapter, so people have seen. My most watched video is the chapter 1 of Moon Cradle itself, I believe this year at least. And so I look forward to see together with you guys where it will go. It does act as a sort of replacement to the main story currently, and we got a Xenon for whatever reason, very nice. Not the character that we want, of course, since we want our dear EYDIS, but at least we got a 4-star, so it means probably an Imaginarium for me, because I think that I have gotten this Xenon, but if I don't, I will shut up and let you see a special attack as usual. That's what you guys enjoy the most, I guess, because, okay, for a second I thought that it was it, because it is pretty cool.
必ず命中させてみせる。これで決めるわ。こんなところで屈するわけにはいかないのよ。
Okay, it is, I believe this one is Earth or Colorless if I'm not wrong. I actually like this scene a lot because as you have seen in the video of her special attack, she also is against Gabriel, so it kinda remembers you the scene where she finally manifests her gun, so it is actually a pretty cool pool to have. And also, my first 120 character is Xeno. Okay, it is a Shadow. So seems like we are getting ahead of our shower team once again. It will be my most busted team, and in the meantime, Colorless is my weakest. Like, I did the floor event, I didn't get past floor 12, I believe. Because my Colorless characters are very old, and in turn very weak. I didn't use any sort of moon for them, so none of them is 120, I believe only one, which is Sugua, not Xenon. Xenon, I believe I don't even have a Colorless Xenon. Actually I do. Not a Xenon, but Asada Shino, which is a real life version. So, kinda sad that I am skipping over all my Colorless opportunities with Shade or Iscan, but I kinda want to get the characters that I like. After all, I don't really have that much of a problem in getting past the content of events. But the most difficult stage as well, that's another story entirely. Like, those still are kinda hard to do, but I guess they are hard in general for anyone that doesn't roll the gacha every week to get the new character, which is kinda the SAO mindset of gachas since Memory Defrag back when it was still alive. Kinda sad because it's not been a year since it got killed, so who knows. Okay, now we can talk. Now we have the very last pool, and now we pray that it is our dear EYDIS, so that I didn't make a complete fool out of myself to pull on this gacha instead of being patient and waiting. But at least I can tell myself that I tried. That's one consolation that I can go for if nothing happens with this pool. So please, please, gods of SAO, make EYDIS into a goddess and bring her home. Okay, we got notice, so this could be both good and wrong, because it means that we have no idea who it can be. My hope is that it is EYDIS, but it can probably be someone that we already gotten, because the last times that we pulled a rate up character, we also got the animation on the last elevation of the elevator, where we saw the character in question of the bull. Okay, we are getting close. Let's see who it is. I will shut up, of course. Okay, not yet, not yet. Is it the next one? Please? No? Okay. Curadil trolling me again. Let's see. Man, when I can count, I'm not counting at all.
Yes! これまでずっと乗り越えてきたんだから。
すな。
そんなに見つめられたら照れちゃうよ。
行こう。二人で力を合わせなきゃ。
はい。君は私が守る。だから君は私を守ってね。
Okay, so I'm half happy because I really loved Bride Asuna. We couldn't pull for her back when she had it up, and half unhappy because I really thought that we got EYDIS, since I saw, the animation means that it's someone new, and instead it is Asuna. That it's new, it's still new for me, but not the character that I wanted. Okay, so we have another guaranteed on step 7. Maybe I can try it off video, but that will mean that I don't really pull until the anniversary itself, so we will see. I will have to farm a little bit. For you guys, I will just give you a very quick opinion on this EYDIS, so let's check out her character details. So, this EYDIS, much like other limited characters, as you can tell, is pretty good. What does she have? Well, she has a charge, which also has a sort of break effect added to it, which is kinda similar to some recent characters which did the bot. Then she has Assault, which is a slash attack extra strong on a single enemy, and also it increases damage when you have Recollection Field Dark 3 or more. We kinda saw this in the past before. And also she has an Enhance mode, which means that she will be pretty good by the looks of it, because she has everything that you need. So, what do I think about this EYDIS? Well, of course, much like other limited characters, it will be very easy to slot her into your team. She will be a main DPS, with also the possibility to break and charge with only one skill, but most of the time we'll probably be trying to do your damage with the Sonic Click boost that she has. And also, do use her Incarnate first, because it is pretty good for your team, because it gives attack plus 10% on Dark Elemental characters, which is nothing too minor if you think about it. It is pretty good, especially for ranking content, which the floor event, for example, is the one that we have right now. She's pretty good for that, but not the one that we have right now, because the one that we have right now is for colorless, so or Iscan or Shada is the one you want for that particular floor event. Okay, so my sadness washes away together with the video, to the point where I will do my usual Ascension of the week, or rather Ascension of the video at this point, because it's not really a weekly gacha anymore, since we kinda get roll every week now, can we? Or rather, I don't even see the point, because I'm not going to get all the characters like this. And of course we are going to unlock Bride Asuna. If you guys didn't guess it, now you will, because I really love that full art that she has. I've used her in the thumbnail of the Bride event video, which is probably one of the most popular events in this game for obvious reasons. Many people like the main relationship between the main character and the main female character, so it is what it is. I wonder if we will get more Bride also into the future. Probably Alice and EYDIS are next, since they've been teased already, but no one can beat this Asunata. I think that this one is very, very pretty for her, and in general a very good choice in terms of clothing. It looks very, very good. And well, in terms of weapons, I believe that I might have to buy something, but I will do that off video. My friends, this is the awakening of the week. Now at least I have a full Unbound team for Dark. And well, what can I say? We'll see each other very soon, probably for the next gacha, or maybe even shorter if they announce something crazy. And of course for the event stories, as usual, every week whenever they drop. This has been Lodge. Remember to like and a sub to support the channel. And whenever you want, remember also to comment to show your pulls, your opinion on the stories, etc. Whenever again, I will try to answer to you with my best knowledge of what you're talking about, of course. Sometimes you know better than me, so I can only say thank you, or I can just appreciate what you have to say. Also, I want to say that I hope that you have been waiting and enjoying the Moon Cradle series, because I do think that for the near future we will mainly see events around Moon Cradle. I do think that while we had some Aincrad and other stuff events here and there, probably the future will be mainly Moon Cradle, because it does seem to be very popular for good reasons, so hopefully you've been enjoying that. There is a ton of past events which deal with the past of both Alicization and SAO in general, so make sure to watch those if you haven't. This has been once again Hunter Lodge. Hopefully I will see you next time, and thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you have a better luck than mine, because EYDIS, why do we have to forsake me, EYDIS? Bye my friends.